All right, welcome everybody. I've had a few questions about the homework. This is Dimensional Analysis Practice 1C. I've had some questions about certain problems on the homework. So I was going to go ahead and try to work a couple of these problems out with you. The first one, number 9, we're asked to start with 4.65 kilometers and then convert that into feet. Now, if we look at the chart on the front, I don't believe there's a kilometer to feet conversion, but what we do have is a kilometer to mile conversion. We can use that. So I know that 1 mile equals 1.609 kilometers. And then we also know that 1 mile is equal to 5,280 feet. The trick to doing this is to set it up so that your units cancel out top to bottom. Always start with your given amount, so we're going to start with the 4.65 kilometers. So whatever you're given, that's where you start. And then you just take the unit, not the number, but you take the unit attached to it. So this is kilometers here, and you drop it down. So I'm going to put km here. That way I guarantee that my unit will cancel out top to bottom. So now I just fill in the rest of this. If I look at the information from the front, my conversion factors, I know that 1.609 kilometers is equal to 1 mile. So that cancels out kilometers. And then I'm going to drop my unit down because I'm not to the unit I want yet. I have miles and I need feet. So I'm going to take the mile unit and drop it down. The other piece of information we know is that 1 mile is equal to 5,280 feet. So mile cancels out, and the unit we're left with is the unit we wanted. So now we multiply across the top and then take that product and divide it by the bottom, 1.609. Okay? Now, some of you guys were not in class to see how to work number 17. Even though the unit is two things, it's meters over seconds, we can still use dimensional analysis to convert that to miles over hours. 25 meters over seconds means that every 1 second, you're traveling a distance of 25 meters. Same thing with miles per hour. The number of miles is how far you travel in 1 hour. So using that information, we're going to set up our dimensional analysis. Always start with your given. And since our unit, sorry for the line, oh goodness, okay. So since our unit is on top is meters, the unit on the bottom is seconds, I'm gonna put it actually at the bottom there. So it looks just like the unit I was given, meters over seconds. And it doesn't matter if you start with seconds first or if you start with meters first, you're actually going to convert 1 unit at a time. So the way that this works is I need to convert meters to kilometers. So I know that in 1 meter, there's 0.001 kilometers. That's from the front, the metric conversion table. And then we just use the conversion factor that 1.609 kilometers is equal to 1 mile. So now meters canceled out, kilometers canceled out, and I'm left with miles, okay? Which is what I wanted. The other part of this is that I need to convert seconds to hours. Now, seconds is way over here, but it doesn't really matter that it's over there. I'm going to go ahead and put the unit up here on the other side of the line so that it'll still cancel out top to bottom. So seconds here, even though they're not next to each other, and the first one's on the bottom and the other one's on the top, as long as they're on opposite sides of that line, one's on the bottom, one's on the top, they cancel out. So what do I know about seconds that gets closer to hours? 60 seconds is 1 minute. And even from far away, seconds cancels out. And then I've got minutes on the bottom, but I really want hours on the bottom. So again, I'm going to make sure that my units are on opposite sides of the line. I know that there's 60 minutes in 1 hour, so I can fill in that conversion factor, and minutes cancels out. So now if I look at the units that are left, I've got miles on top and hours on the bottom, and if I multiply across the top and then take that product and divide it by the bottom product, then I should get my answer.